Hi, I'm Desiree Dubois, founder of An Empowered Woman, and Let's Talk Success. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Gail Watson, who is one of the co-founders of Women Speakers Association. Good afternoon, Gail. How are you feeling today?
Feeling great. Thanks for having me on today.
Thank you. What part of the world are you in at this
I
moment?
am in Vancouver, Canada. So
Wow, it's
enjoying
beautiful there.
it. It is very lovely.
Well, it's amazing because I've been admiring and watching what Women's Speakers Association has been doing over the years. How long has it been since you started?
Well, we launched January 11th, 2011. We went live, putting it out there to sharing with everybody what we were doing.
And what was the passion behind it and the reason and how did it come together?
Well, it came together. There was a small group of us that came together from the industry, from the speaking community, and I'm a person who has been mainly behind the scenes, and we just really wanted to come together because what we were seeing happen in the industry was no longer really working that well anymore, and so we knew that there would be new ways on how somebody would market themselves, how to get their message out there, how they would connect, how they would collaborate, and so that was our driving force primarily is when we came together, and we knew that, I mean, when we came together and started talking about this new way of doing things, we really didn't know what it was going to look like. So when we did our launch, we first went with the idea of, well, let's put it out there and let's see who else is having this conversation, who else shares in this vision. And it was quite remarkable because within 3 weeks of us putting it out there as a conversation, we had achieved our 6-month goal in only 3 weeks of obtaining 500 members. So there was people
Wow.
talking about it. Yeah.
Well, that just shows the power that's available. So what does Women's Speakers Association membership look like? What does it cover and include?
Well, it covers a whole. We have 2 different types of membership. We have a free associate membership, and we have a paid premier membership, which is a monthly fee that people will invest in. And in that premier membership, it's really designed to help you get seen, booked, and paid. So all the benefits are around that type of exposure. So a global online profile, a variety of areas where you can promote your events. The whole premise behind Women Speakers Association is to help share your message with the world. And it's really regardless of your platform. I mean, your platform could be the boardroom, the classroom, the floor of the UN, virtual or live events. It doesn't matter. And we really want to level that playing field for people to be able to get their message out. So that's what it's all about. We've built a variety of platforms within to empower and make it very, very easy for you to simply come in, plug and play, and share your message.
So it's primarily for speakers that are already established and have a message and they want to get more exposure, or does it act as almost an agency? If someone's looking for a speaker, they can go there and hire or contract you?
Well, twofold. We're not a bureau, but
Mhm.
and who we do attract. So when I talk about sharing your message, I mean, there is the speaker who makes their living from going out on the circuit, so the professional speaker, but the majority of people are using speaking as a marketing practice in their business, right? So we say speaker, author, experts. So people that have other services, different types parts within their business, but they want to share that expertise out there. So that's what we attract in coming in. Now, what's also happening, which is really great, is we are becoming a go-to place for people that want to identify and book women for in their organizations, in their conferences, on radio interviews, whatever it is. So we get a lot of people, a lot of traffic. I receive a lot of emails asking for specific expertise in different areas, and we just send them to find a speaker on our website. It's a link there so that they're able to search the profiles.
Well, I agree with you in the fact that, almost any person, whether you're in business professionally or non-professionally, or whether you're a teacher, even someone at home, speaking now has become more and more important because of the internet, because of the videos, the YouTubes, even our social media profiles. You are now speaking and communicating in a completely different way, and it's really, really valuable. I am excited because we are in the process of relaunching our Let's Talk Success program, which we've been doing for 8 years, originally as a teleclass and telecall, and then live events, and then some videos. Now we're launching it as a reality show style video where we will go into the homes of women who've achieved the seven-figure mark, and they'll be sharing their stories, challenges, victories, and secrets to success while we tour their homes and their offices, which we find is going to be really exciting. And it's designed to educate, motivate, and to really build community.
Yeah.
Just feel there's not enough access, especially on YouTube and the internet, for women and women in business specifically. And we want to be able to kind of just really monopolize that airways. And being a speaker, even whether you're a professional or non-professional, it's going to be really important, for these ladies to be able to profile it. And we're going to share this information in a mobile magazine, which we want to distribute worldwide, and be able to include their photographs, their audios, and their videos, and just really be able to have it go global. And I really appreciate what you're doing because, again, you're prepping the women. You're giving another platform, to be able to share their messages. And you're worldwide, I understand.
In 120 countries on 6 continents.
And
it's
a very short period of time. That's great work.
Growing very, very quickly.
So what do you have planned for 2015?
Oh my goodness, I was just writing that out. I am so excited about the upcoming year. I am. We have a variety of educational programs coming in. We have our new WSA radio show coming in. As you know, we run a weekly speaker chat right now that we've tracked. It happens every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, and it has tracked over 6 million in how it's viewed, and we're now attaching a radio show to that, so that's going to be phenomenal, and that gives our members an opportunity to come in and share their voice. And one thing I wanted to add is what I love about women and working with women when I'm meeting them is women's messages are always seem to be connected to a passion, and I just think it's so important that we get those out there and really share them and help it, share those stories out there to help other people or empower other people. So I love what you're doing and creating that access to what you were talking about.
You've spoken with and met a lot of women in business and successful women, because you can be successful financially or successful just by building a great community or running a great home or just in your own personal life.
Yeah.
What common thread have you found that women need to maintain or have, or just be accessible to be successful?
Good question. I think one of the common threads is, for me, I always have to keep it fun. I don't want to be tied down and bogged down with the heaviness of a business. I've been there, done that, and moving forward, the more light I become and more open, it just seems to be really easy. And when I stick to my core values, decisions become so easy. There's no more heaviness anymore. So one of the common thread running through, I think, would be is if you really have in check your core values, that it allows you just to have an easy time, an easy life, everything's great, and by having that, you come across in a much stronger, more confident way. You attract a lot more, so I think that would be it.
Great. So
Yeah.
For those who want to participate or find out more about Women's Speakers Association, how can they contact you?
Well, you can go to Women Speakers with an S, association.com, or there's a quick URL that you can get to with www.joinwsa.com. So JOINWSA.com.
And what empowering thought would you like to leave our listeners with today?
An empowering thought. Well, I keep one right on my wall over here, and it says, "Don't wait. The time will never be right." And that was a Napoleon Hill quote. And why I like it is because, don't get caught up in the small stuff. If you have an idea, you have a message, don't worry about it. Just put it out there. Feel good about it.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your expertise and for creating such a wonderful platform for women speakers. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And I want to thank our listeners for joining us today. And for more information, feel free to visit us at anempoweredwoman.com. And until we meet again, stay empowered.